Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this live session. Let me know if you can hear me. I see Karen already jumped the gun saying, hey, it's Karen from Georgia. Awesome, good to have you here. I see more people joining in as we speak. So, guys, as usual, for those of you that have attended a webinar before, just a quick checkup on audio and visual. Let me know in the chat box so we can get this party started. I would hate to jump in knowing that nobody can hear me. So just give me a quick confirmation. This is live. You can ask me to try and tell me to say anything in the chat box, and I will, because we are here live with you. Yes, awesome. A few more people just joined. Great. I see Tor saying, good day, Tor from Melbourne, Australia, and I can hear okay. Awesome. Loud and clear from Yusuf, and that's 3 marks. You can all hear me. Sweet. Guys, this is going to be an epic training. I'm not just here to dump a product into your hands. That's not my style. I'm here to train you, to teach you, and make sure after this webinar you walk away being a better, more advanced person with a lot of clarity. That is the main goal here. Now, I will say we take this dead serious. The things we're going to teach you is stuff people actually pay us to consult them on or hire us on. So we have moderators in the chat, and when we notice people are inactive or you're not here, or basically you're not paying attention at all, you're not commenting whenever I ask something, there is a good chance you will be dismissed from the webinar. So that's just a quick house rule. Make sure you're active, have a fun session, participating well, and that way you'll retain a lot more knowledge as well. So without further ado, I see Arco from the Netherlands. Good to have you here, brother. Let's get this party started. The simple 7-minute agency service that gets clients daily, and how anyone can do this, even if you have never, ever sold anything online before. I see Ray just joined us, and Tor says, rock on. Let's make it happen. Now, the best part about everything I'm going to share with you later, having to sell hard. And I just want to stress this real quick, because there are a lot of offers out there. It's really hard to sell them. You really need to convince and push the prospect to buy from you, or else it won't happen, right? There are a few offers out there that's it's so natural, just makes sense. It's so logical to buy them. This is one of those. So I'm super excited for you. Now, without having to starve for traffic, I'm going to show you the easy prospecting method to get qualified clients left, right, and center, and without the learning curve. Everything I'll teach you stuff you can apply right away, immediately, not 30 days, not in a month, but today after this webinar. I'm going to be brutally honest throughout the entire training. I know you want to succeed online and be the person that made it happen against all odds. You want a thriving business that you can rely on, that puts food on the table and takes care of your needs. And if that's you, you're at the right address. But if that's you, I also know that this isn't your first rodeo. Hey, I've been on the other side of that screen many times before as well. And most likely, you've been down this times before. You've been to webinars. You heard guys like me tell you all kinds of stuff. Every time it's the same story, right? And if up until now you've been doing everything they told you to do, even waking up early, doing the cold showers, personal development, buying the offers they tell you to buy, you still haven't seen significant results. On behalf of the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Amit Parikh, I just want to say it's not your fault. We see way too many newbies before they come to us or use our methods, beat themselves up. And hey, it's not your fault, right? There's just a lot of information out there. There's a lot of overloading information. But even with all that information, it's funny, they still leave out crucial pieces of the puzzle, like what is the right thing to sell? How do you get clients? What do you charge them? How do you get clients consistently? How do you get people to notice you if you're a complete beginner? Why will they buy from you? Like basic stuff they still miss out on. So it's my goal here today to fill in on those on behalf of my business partner here, award winning high performance leader. And guess what? Not only an online success coach, but a medicine doctor. My mom always loved me to become a medicine doctor, but I chose this route. But my man did both. Amazing. Now, once again, guys, it's not your fault. There are a lot of gurus out there. They'll always tell you to work harder, invest more, tell you it's your fault, you're to blame, you can't get a refund, you missed out. But the thing is, they just want to give you half, and they know if they only give you half, you'll keep buying more and more until it's complete. But they know they'll never give that final piece. Now, that's not how we like to do things. We know you want to get to the top of this mountain, and we're going to make that happen. I see Thor switch device. Welcome back, Thor. Carmen says, yes, you're right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, let's dig into some principles, because that's what you're here for. Principle number one that I want to share with you, this is going to be the backbone, the foundation of everything I'll be teaching, is the principle of the digital age, right? It's no big secret that the easiest way, ladies and gentlemen, to make six figures is helping businesses stay current in today's digital age. Now, what I mean by staying current is, you'll notice this, a lot of businesses find it hard to adapt to the digital world, right? Yeah, they're online now. They just got accustomed to Facebook, or they just got on Instagram. Before they know it, there's this new thing. Now it's TikTok. Now it's Reels. Now there's stories. Now you can do WhatsApp stories. Like, they continuously have to play catch up. It's really hard and exhausting. And that's why they need people like us, right? Who can help them stay current so they don't die out. Because the people that didn't, well, you can just look a few Google searches online, you'll see big companies going down under, belly up, because they didn't adapt, right? So that's another one. Principle number two, ladies and gentlemen, principle of cornerstones is the fastest way to make six figures, to providing cornerstone solutions that businesses can't live without. Now, what do I mean by cornerstone? Foundational. Something they just need, like the pyramid, the Maslow pyramid. You have your primary needs. If you can provide that, businesses always have to pay you. That's they need. When they signed their LLC or went to the Chamber of Commerce, that's something they need, a cornerstone. If you sell a nice add-on, something that's just nice to have, an additional cool thing, well, there are businesses that would like it, but it's not necessary. But if it's something they must have, whether they like it or not, that puts you in a great position, right? So these are just some principles that we're going to carry out throughout this entire webinar. And after today's training, my big promise to you guys is you'll have not good, not great, not best, not better, but expert level money-making skill that will allow you to lead sales consistently based on these principles. And if you stay until the end, I got a little attendance bonus package for you. I'm in a good mood. So let me know in the chat box, guys, who is staying until the end. Give me a quick yes. And all the people that say yes right now will save the chat log, take a screenshot. You guys will be able to get an attendance bonus package. All you have to do next is stay until the end. We got you covered. So I'll give you about 5 seconds to comment yes right now. When the slide is gone, it is gone. Karen says yes. Yusuf says yes. Christoph, yes. Mr. World Famous says yes. Awesome name, man. Comment says yes. Sylvie says yes. Arco, yes. Barry, yes, yes, yes. I see Rao, yes. Tor says I'll be there till the end, bro. I love it. Ray says yes. My friend Francis says yes. Awesome. You guys are freaking fantastic. All right. We're taking a snapshot of the chat box. And then all you have to do next, like I said, guys, just stay until the end. We got you covered. And without further ado, for those of you that don't know who Dr. Amit Parikh is, I mean, this man is just a powerhouse. Christoph is asking, how long is the webinar? I'm going full speed, brother. I don't expect it to be longer than an hour. Rest assured that every single minute will be valuable. I'll promise you that. Jerry says, I like this so far. Awesome. Now, let's pick up the pace again. Now, Dr. Amit Parikh, I mean, just so you know, quick introduction that you know, all right, I actually need to listen to this team. It's not just a flash in the pan or somebody woke up yesterday and said, hey, I want to do a webinar. The man did, I mean, 250,000 there, 115,000 there. It's safe to say he's a beast. And I have the privilege of working closely with him. And that's fine, right? We see basically testimonials, or not testimonials, but results like this all the time. There are tons of gurus, right? What separates us? And now I'll tell you what that separates us. It's that we're able to accomplish this with over a 94% customer satisfaction rate. Like, I can tell you right off the bat, a lot of people can make six figures. Heck, a lot of people can make $1 million and piss a lot of people off in the meanwhile. Scam people, cheat them out of their money. It's not hard to make six figures. Just make a big enough promise and walk away with the money, right? But it's hard to get these kinds of results and have 94% of the people be totally satisfied and happy with you. And that's a thing we really brag about and we always love to mention because not a lot of people can say or do that. So you're about to be added to that bunch of 94% people. So let's dig into the stuff you came here for. The 3 secrets I'll be sharing with you. Number 1 is the money offer. I'm going to expose the #1 change every business wants to make in 2022 and beyond, almost in 2023. Time goes fast. And they absolutely cannot live without right now. Number 2, I'm going to share the clients on demand method, right? This method is responsible. I even get flown out, believe it or not, to teach this to entire teams of people, outreach teams, and how to make this happen You'll be getting it here for free. The simple cold email outreach hack that gets us clients whenever we please. And last but not least, instant mastery, how to instantly have a thriving business with clients that are craving to get your services without being an expert. Now, I'm pumped and excited. Let me know. I'm curious, which of these secrets do you look most forward to? Which one is your most favorite right now? You're like, oh, I can't wait until he gets to that part. Is it number 1, money offer? Give me a 1 if it is. A 2, clients on demand, or number 3, instant mastery. Let's see what you got, and then we'll get this started. I see, let me open up. Tor says 2, Ross says 3, Michael goes for 3, Karen says 2, 3, Barry says just bring them all. Awesome. Carmen says 2, Christoph says 4. So I guess that's all of them. Sweet. Awesome, guys. Keep that engagement up. I appreciate it. I love it. Without further ado, let's get this party started with secret number 1, the money offer. Daryl says number 2. I see you, man. Now, the money offer, the number 1 change every business wants to make in 2022 and beyond, and they absolutely cannot live without right now. So I'm about to dig in the actual secrets, the thing you came here for, right? Everything up until this point was just a little bit of intro, right? The chit chat. I tried going through it as fast as I can. So if you haven't paid attention so far, it's okay. I forgive you, no hard feelings. But from this point forward, for your own business sake, pay 120% attention, because everything I'll share with you right now is stuff nobody else will tell you or can explain in the same way I will. And we've been teaching and doing this for so long. I just came off a client call who got an amazing result himself by teaching what I'm about to share with you. So double down and let's make it happen. Now, there are lots of ways to make a legitimate income online, right? That's not a big secret. You have affiliate marketing, dropshipping, e-commerce, social media agency, YouTube and blogging. And quite honestly, these are all great methods, and we've personally succeeded either ourselves or through our clients making in well over 6 figures, all right? And you guys might be doing some of these things yourself. But you should also know that as a newbie, most of these businesses are really hard to break into. The competition is massive. Every dog and his neighbor and his aunt is an affiliate marketer nowadays, a social media marketer or content creator. Everybody is born all of a sudden a self-made social media marketer. It's competitive. Now, it's safe to say that all these businesses have one problem in common, right? Whether it's coaches, affiliate marketers, agency service providers, bloggers, course vendors, e-commerce, influencers, small businesses, they all have one problem in common, and they are willing to pay good money to anyone who can solve it, and that will be you. Now, that problem that they need in today's age, and correct me if I'm wrong, they all need a fast loading and SEO friendly website. You can't go without it. Try building a business, growing or making 6 figures or any type of result without this. It's going to be hard. It is going to be hard. So it's safe to say that everyone needs this. Every serious business owner, the local around the corner, the online coach, the marketer, they all need. Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest reason a business is losing money, it's not leads, it's not traffic, it's not this, it's not that. It's a slow website. People want to consume stuff fast. Heck, if I'm on my phone and I click on a link and it takes over 5 seconds to load, I'm out. I'm distracted, I'm back scrolling. Now think about your own, right? Whenever you visit a website and it just takes a little bit too long, you get annoyed. Now, here are just some Google search right here, very common. Why slow page loading will lose your customers fast? Don't attract visitors to your site to only lose them with slow page loads. A big reason for cart abandonment, especially with e-commerce, is slow page loading. It is the worst. When the images don't load up fast enough, you have to sit and wait like an idiot. You'll lose out. There are people that are patient enough, and bless them, but you'll leave so much money on the table. And businesses know this. They're aware of this. This is something you don't even have to explain to them. 8 reasons the website needs to be fast. You will be surprised to know how a slow website can hurt the traffic conversion and retention of your online business. Last but not least, 5 ways a slow website can impact your business. How a website's load speed can impact your business. The impact of a slow loading website is 1, loss of traffic, and 2, drop in conversions. Now, any business that you want to help that has a slow loading website, which is pretty much all of them, honestly, nowadays, they're in pain. Like, they might not notice themselves, but they are incredibly slow and leaving money on the table. Now, let's play a little game, right? I want all of you to answer A or B in the chat box. Which local business gets more clients? Is it A, a local dentist who's using a WordPress website ranked #1 on Google in his area? Or B, a local dentist who's using a non-SEO friendly drag and drop website builder and is trying to run ads to find patients? Which one do you think gets more clients? Let's see what you got. I see Michael saying A, Rouse says A, 1, A, Carmen says A, Tor says 1, A. I'll wait for the answer. Say guys, you came prepared. It is indeed A. But why is that? Well, it's simply because of the fact that even though everybody preaches go run ads, do digital marketing, go run ads, if I need a business right now, let's say I just moved to a city, my teeth need some checkup, my teeth hurts, or I need braces, I'm not gonna sit and wait until an ad finally targets me. I'm not gonna scroll on Facebook and say, well, I sure hope I find an ad that I can click on that takes me to a dentist. No, I'm gonna take matters into my own hand and search local dentist near me. That's with all action points. If you need something, you're not going to sit and wait until an ad magically appears in front of you. You're going to go to Google and search where you can get it. The majority of people that are in buyer mode, meaning they want it, they have money in their hand looking for it, that's how they get their offer. The other part, that's people who need convincing, right? They might get, oh, that's coincidence, I like that. But people that are ready to pay the client, are ready to pay a business, they look for the business themselves and they reach out and make an appointment. So, speaking of local businesses, the recent pandemic has made them realize that they have to double down digitally. The old clunky website they made or someone has made for them back in, I don't know, 2010, maybe 2015, it's not enough. It's not enough anymore. Heck, our phones need frequent updating. Whether you have an Android or an iOS, an iPhone, every couple of months, it says, hey, you're due for a new update. Yeah, heck, even my smartwatch, it says, hey, we need to kind of reassess, we need more loading speed, things need to go faster, the apps have different ways, so we need to update ourselves. But the cornerstone of the business, the website, gets neglected. We're not going to update that. We made that. We paid someone once back in the years, and it's still the same. Same loading speed. It's not going to work. Everything right now is getting digitalized more and more and more. And if your website doesn't go along with that, you'll be left for dead. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, can you see why right now business owners would happily pay you to give their website the premium makeover it deserves? Let me know in the chat box. Can you imagine that businesses, right? I can reach out to a business right now and say, hey, I noticed your website was built in 2015. I mean, when's the last time you updated your phone or bought a new phone? Like, the business owners are like, oh man, you're totally right. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I haven't gotten to it. What you just showed them a sample here. Not only that, we're gonna make it super fast. That's what they love to hear. Now, the problem or the beauty actually is a lot of people right now, honestly, they don't focus on providing website building services anymore, right? The people that have been doing it from the beginning, oh, the money's up for grabs. More and more people need a website. They're becoming self-made, starting their own business. But most people, most entrepreneurs right now, they get obsessed or I would say drawn into do TikTok ads, do Facebook ads, do this for people, do their social media, because that's sexy. That's the new stuff. It's trending. but the age-old cornerstone. I mean, when TikTok is down, when it's a new platform again, all right, then people want to go on that. And you'll need new clients. You'll need to remake the entire offer. But the cornerstone, building a website, will never change. It will always be there. And there will always be people that need it. Awesome, guys. That's it for secret number 1, the money offer. I hope that opened your eyes to thinking, wait a minute. I'm here trying all these new fancy high flash offers that you really have to persuade and convince a business owner of why they need it. But a website update, it makes sense. It's like that. Well, when's the last time you bought new clothes? New this, new that, new this. How about the home of your website, the cornerstone you invite people into your house? Isn't that due for an update? Do we need to make things a little bit faster? And the fun part is they realize it themselves and they acknowledge it themselves. They said, heck, it's been way too long. And they're happy to pay some kind of fee for us to do that for them, because it's something that makes sense right off the gate. It's not something I have to convince them, oh, you really should be in TikTok, here's why, and this is why. And they're like, well, I don't know, and you have to go back and forth. But a website, they're like, yeah, I need a website. Yeah, of course. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you enjoyed that secret number 1. That was just the opener to kind of get you to realize a foundational surface that is here to stay and where the real money is. And honestly, if you look at the most billionaires and millionaires, they'll tell you the boring businesses are the ones that make the most money. So let's see. Diddy says, can you make a WordPress site as fast as a bootstrap? Oh, I bet. You'll see, brother. Thor says, that's a good one. How often on your phone, right? That's a great line right there. Feel free to use it. I'll show you all about how to get clients easily. Karen says, yes, we do. Tor says, I just sent you a Facebook friend request for him. Oh, thank you. I'll accept that later on this webinar. Karen says, yes. Didi says, our agency builds sites and manage them to keep local search companies 1, 2, 3 on Google. Can you share a demo? Yeah, I'll definitely share a demo, brother. We got you. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for secret number 1. Let's go to number 2, clients on demand. The simple cold email outreach hacks that gets us clients whenever we please. Now, it's safe to say there are 2 primary cold outreach methods, right? You have cold emailing and cold calling. Now, I'm not a big fan of smiling dialing. If you are, awesome, just use your strength, your forte. If you're good on the phone, use the phone. If you're good on email, use the email. I prefer the latter. But the problem is that most people make when doing cold outreach is they try to sell their offer, right? And this is not designed for sales. It is not. I will emphasize that one more time because I've scaled people from 0 to 4 figures, literally people from scratch that said, oh, I did outreach, I tried it, it doesn't work, yada, yada. I thought, all right, come over to my side, let me show you how it's done. And all of a sudden it works. You're about to get that same advice, that same expertise, and they paid heavily for it, happily. So it's not designed to get sales. Please get that out of your mind. Sending a cold email is not designed to get you a sale. What is it designed for then, Raheem? It is designed to get you a meeting that will lead to a sale. The only goal of cold emailing and cold calling is to establish a meeting. Nothing else. I'm not talking prices. I'm not talking offer. I just want to establish a meeting. So with that being said, let's see if you're still with me. Who wants me to share the simple email that lands us clients back to back on demand? Let me know in the chat box. Who wants me to share the simple email that lands us clients back to back on demand? Give me a yes in the chat box if you do. Let's see. Yes, please. Yes, me, Karen, Delphine, Diddy, Yusuf, Mr. World Famous, Jerry, Arco, Carmen, Diddy. Oh, you guys are on fire. Ray, Rashad. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's make it happen. Barry says, yes, go. Okay, so you need to realize, guys, your audience, and this is a big one, only cares about 2 things. Please print that in your brain for the rest of your online career. Never forget this. They only care about 2 things, specifically cold outreach, cold people, right? Those 2 things are pain and desires, right? The desires, they want to get, and the pain they're trying to avoid. People are always running in one or two directions. They're either trying to run away from pain, or they're trying to run away to their desires. If you can combine both, they'll run twice as hard to you. They don't care about you, when your company started, what the name of your brand is, what your name is, or none of that stuff. Like I see cold outreach emails talking, hey, we're a so based company and so and so operating since this and this year. I'm like, they don't care about that. So what? I care about me, what I want and what I want to avoid. I don't care about when you signed your company, where it's based, and all that crazy stuff. So allow me to introduce to you the 3 scenario email that focuses on pain and desires. I see Tor says I get a lot of those emails too. So you need to know for your industry either 3 pain points they have in general or 3 desires. Now, usually it will be something like not enough revenue. If it's a restaurant, not enough tables booked, or not enough reservations. Not enough web traffic if it's the kind of business that's relying heavily on web traffic. Like, what are the 3 core problems? Not enough conversions, right? You should know for your industries. If it's a realtors, not enough listings, not enough invites, not enough people interested in a house. Like, what is the general pain point that they're running away from in the business? That just basic research, and most of the times you can make that up from the top of your head. You know what your audience is hurting, like in weight loss, right? Not fast enough, or problems with maintaining the diet, or not knowing what exercise. There's 3 pain points right there. Once you have those, we can craft the ultimate email that will get you sales whether you like it or not. I'll tell you right now, I'll even make a guarantee, if you send this email out, you will get replies, you'll get calls booked, you'll get a sale. How does that work? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The 3 scenario pain and desire email is short, sweet, simple, not time consuming, and gives it just enough time for the business owners to read it and immediately reply. Hey, Elon, if you're replying or messaging Elon Musk, but if you're messaging any business owner, right, you put their name here. My name is so-and-so. Like I said, they don't care a lot about you. They don't want to know your full backstory, where you're born, who your mother is, who your aunt is, but at least you could say it's your name, right? Now, then we go into the good stuff, the stuff they care about. We realize that most, whoever you're reaching out to, sales managers, realtors, gym owners, spa owners, local businesses, whatever your dentist, right? Whatever your target audience is, you fill in the blanks. Like yourself, often experience one of these 3 problems. You just listed 3 pain points. 1, you don't have enough leads. 2, you don't have good quality leads. Or 3, you lack predictability for your funnel. One of these will resonate with them. One of these will, this is the pain that they're trying to avoid. This is the pain they're trying to run away from. One of them hits the mark. Then I'll tell them, Mark, choose which applies to you, reply with the number, I'll send you something to help fix the problem. Thanks. That's it. That's it. All they have to do next is either say 1, 2, or 3. Now, once you send this email, you can't imagine the amount of people or messages you will get. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3. They got nothing to lose. It's unreasonable for them not to reply to this. And that is the goal of cold marketing, making it unreasonable for the other party not to reply. Like, they got nothing to lose and everything to gain. The email's short, you respect their time. It immediately focuses on the things they care about. And all they have to do to get something to fix it is give you a 1, 2, or 3. You just have to reply, 1, enter. Like, you have some guys that don't even put any message other than the number, right? Some people say, oh, thank you for your message. 2, I'm curious to see what you have. Other people just do 1, enter. They'll say, all right, we'll see what happens next. But the goal is you get a lot of replies. That's the first step. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing how this works? Are you seeing the power of this? Short and sweet, simple message. You can send 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100 a day. You'll be unstoppable. Now, the first batch of 10 emails, I can assure you already have calls booked. So I'll do it one more time. Hey, my name is so-and-so. I realize that most target audience, like yourself, often experience one of these 3 problems. Problem 1, problem 2, problem 3. Which one applies to you? Reply with the number. I'll send you something to fix the problem. Thanks. That's it. They're like, oh, sweet. I do have problem number 2, because they always have one of these 3 problems, and they want to fix it. 2, what you got? Then they basically tell us, all right, pitch us. Now they're opening the door and they say, tell us, invite me, show me what you got. And now we can send a case study, a sample, a link to book a call. And we already have inboxing rights. We know our next email is going to land in the inbox because the first email they replied to. So once again, guys, is this making sense? I want to make sure we're on the same page because this email is responsible for taking absolute newbies to 4 figures in the first week. Like the amount of messages I get from people, hey man, I used your email, I got 3 calls booked, I got 1 closed already, this is crazy. Makes sense, 100%. I see Delphine asking, what's the subject line? Oh, guys, do you want me to reveal the subject line that always gets you an open? That actually should cost extra. I should charge you. Come on, I have a high-ticket consulting program where I teach this. I'm giving it away here for free. I see, yes, great sense. Yes, good one. All right, the subject line, the subject line is the following. This one will always get you an open, and that is, not sure if I have the right email, question mark. Now, the reason why you want to send that is the person that says, all right, I also want to know, do you have the right email? So they'll read the message if it's actually for them or it's if wrong. People are curious if the message is meant for someone else. I want to know what you're saying to someone else, right? So if you use the subject line, not sure if I have the right email, question mark, oh, you'll get tons of opens because the person at the other party is curious. Oh, well, do you have the right email? Let's see if you got it. They'll open up the email to see the message and, oh, this is perfect for me. They'll reply and that's it. Always works. Guys, let me know if you like that bonus. And on top of that, guys, here's a list of high converting niches that we know from experience. Like I said, I help people like you crush it over and over again. Architects, financial advisors, painters, counselors, divorce lawyers. I mean, this is so untapped, right? This is so untapped. There's just people, money up for grabs right here. Trust me on that. I see a lot of people saying that's gold, golden nugget. That was great. Love it. Awesome. You're welcome, guys. I mean, that subject line is a killer. And not a lot of people know about it. So keep it to yourself. Like I said, people sometimes just come into my programs just for that little piece. There you go. Now, great high converting niches for web development, locksmith. Like this is a niche that nobody thinks about. When I say, oh, what niche you're going after? Yeah, restaurants. Yeah, like it's the usual dentists, chiropractors, like the stuff that every social media course tells you to go after. But locksmiths, they have a website too. They need clients too. Well, when I'm locked out of my house, I go to Google. I need the first and best locksmith, and I need it fast. If their website is slow, I'm in front of my house. I need a new person, right? So that's money up for grabs right there. They're very receptive to your message because they need more clients. It's a very untapped niche, locksmiths, right? Home security, plumbers. But of course, you have some of the regulars, the dentists, the stuff you can come up for yourself with. Well, look at the people that you know. Oh, that's a new one. A lot of untapped sales right there. Hope you appreciate that. Take a screenshot. And if you really want an infinite client pipeline, like this is outbound, but guys, inbound is where it's at, right? List yourself on Upwork and Fiverr and Freelancer. Look at this list of places, even places that a lot of people don't know about, and there's pretty much no competition on these. We have people left, right, and center, like my man here, Boomer Smith, made over 20.4K on Fiverr in just 4 months of his start. After quitting his telecalling job, which he never liked, he started searching for any freelancing opportunity on the internet, where he encountered Fiverr and found 2 big WordPress designs on WordPress. Now he's charging $1,200 per project. He's crushing it. 17 projects down the line, just like that. Same goes for my man here. Look at the amount he's charging, Brian C. And also, this is perceived value, right? If you see someone that charges high, you know he's good, or at least you perceive that person is good. He's even listed as a rising talent. This is an official tag given by Upwork. Earned almost 17K or 18, I should say. 47 days of Upwork. Journey started on Upwork with graphic design in 2019. He came to know about many newbies. Fast forward today, charging per website on Upwork, lawyers are happy to pay him. Now, the fact that he's focused on lawyers, if you're a lawyer and looking for a new website, yeah, you can go with the general guy that builds websites for everyone. But if you see this guy, you're like, ooh, I need that one. And lawyers usually have no problem paying this amount. So he knows his audience really well. He knows they can afford it. And he knows they'll choose for him over any other website builder because he specifically built it for lawyers, which is no different from building it for anyone else, honestly, right? But he just frames himself that way. Works really well, right? Take lessons from that. Last one, ladies and gentlemen, my man, Brian, he actually charges per hour, really smart. Made him almost 183K as a freelancer. He started his WordPress designing freelancing journey 2 years ago. Now it's a freelancing team of 40 digital designers to work for him. So he just focuses on growth. He's charging $100 per hour, and people are ready to pay for his awesome job. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will share one just because I'm in a good mood and you're so appreciative of the value, which I like. If you take action here today and the offer that we'll present to you, I'll share one more just crazy client getting hacked that will just fill your calendar to a point you can't even handle it anymore. But we'll talk about that later. But ladies and gentlemen, up until now, let me know, can you see how this simple outreach method is landing our students, clients back to back to back to back? Let me know in the chat box. Let's see. I mean, I'm teaching them nothing different than I'm sharing with you. And it works. The only difference is that they go ahead and do it. Well, they find a business, right? And they go and message them. That's it. You can do the exact same thing. You're nothing different from them. I see real good material. Nice, sure do. Yes, yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, we're on a roll, guys. This goes fast. Secret number 2, done. Takes us to the last one. I see, what about hosting for your client's website? We'll get to that, brother, a little bit shortly. Instant mastery. Last one. I got another question for you. I want all of you to answer this. Ladies and gentlemen, what if we helped you with all of this? What if we did all of this for you? As a matter of fact, what if we made sure you could offer the money offer and make clients super happy? Because building a website, oh, it's not the easiest thing to do if you do it really well, not let alone making sure it's super fast. There are things you need to make sure that is happening. We gave you everything you need to get clients on demand, and we're giving you the whole 9 yards to master it. If we do that for you, my question is, do you see yourself running a profitable agency today? And I mean, this doesn't have to be complicated. I don't know why these gurus say in 90 days or less. You can set all of this up today with all of our help to get clients. Do you see that happening? My question is, let me know in the chat box. I love it. Tor says, I never liked the idea of cold emailing, but now you've changed my mind about it. I'm going to start tomorrow. Awesome, Tor. And I mean, the thing is that the reason you might not have liked this is because a lot of people focus on selling in the email, where it's really just inviting a person and getting them to come to you and say, yes, please talk to me. All right, that's what we do. So let me know, guys, with our help, and this is just scratching the surface. There's so much more where that came from. I know it can turn all of you into a success story. Super confident about that because I've done it many, many times. Do you see yourself running a profitable agency with all of our help to get clients? I'd love for you to answer that, because if you do, that's something special for you. User says yes. Barry says yes. Karen says yes, I can see. Carmen says yes. Michael, great add-on, says it should be that easy with an outstanding product. Perfectly said, Michael. And that's what we're going to make sure you have. Thor says yes. Arco says yes. My man from the Netherlands. Sweet. Delphine says the possibilities are endless. Awesome. Mr. World Famous says yes, I can. Oh, you guys are on fire. I can already tell we're going to build or create a lot of new success stories here today. Ladies and gentlemen, pay very close attention, because what's about to happen next is that WebPrimo, this simple all-in-one website builder and website builder agency, literally everything you need to create fast loading websites for local businesses or online entrepreneurs, right here with the click of a few buttons, is going to turn you into a profitable agency owner, whether you like it or not. How's it done? 3 simple steps. Step number 1, you select a niche specific team, right? Let's say if you're working with a realtor, you focus on the realtor. If you're working with a you focus on that, right? Specifically use the niche of the person you're working with, obviously. You select a template from our proven converting 200 plus stunning done for you business templates. There you go. Number 2, you upload the brand's logo. Choose from 2,000 plus possible design combinations and select our ready to use. This is my favorite part, guys. Ready to use SEO fulfilled web content with graphics included in just a few seconds. Meaning the website is built content that is applicable to the business, that ranks properly on SEO locally, allows that business owner to get a sweet upgrade from whatever they have right now that's outdated, and oh, there are tons, to immediately be on top of the food chain again. That is a service you can't say no to. That is an unreasonable offer. And if there's anything you take from this webinar here today, whatever you're offering out there, make sure it's unreasonable. Look at yourself and ask yourself, well, can I say no to this offer? If there's just the slightest chance you can say no to this offer, it's not good. That's the way I teach my students is it needs to be impossible for me to say no. If I say no to this, I need to be an idiot. And you see a lot of offers out there that people offer, and it's like, well, I can say no to this. No problem. I can deny this offer. But this, well, it's hard to say no to something like this. If you have money in the bank, you have a business, you have a website that's outdated, and I present you this, can you say no? It's hard. And if you do, you might look like an idiot. So there you have it. And simple step number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Now you just publish the website with a click and use it for your business or sell website development and maintenance services in tons of niches. And now these look super, super smooth. All right. What is going to give you an all-in-one prime website builder to create and sell websites like a pro. We have our man here, Nishant. When we started this at the beginning of the year, is that I generally don't write reviews, but this product is so good that I had to do it. I'm a software developer, and I know what it takes to code and build a professional website. I've had many teams and plugins and WordPress, and WebPrimo is something cool. Now, I always use WebPrimo framework to build and sell websites for various local offline businesses. I've made thousands of dollars using WebPrimo. It's really worth it to buy WebPrimo framework. Thanks for providing beta access. You're welcome, brother. Now, we got a whole lot more where that came from, but they're not important. You are important right now. We want you to leave us messages like this as well. The only way to make that happen is to get you some sweet results. So let me go ahead and cue an awesome demo for you so you can sit back, relax, and watch it happen. Or maybe in the meanwhile, I can actually open up my own logins and log in myself. But let me know, guys, are you loving it so far? Are you seeing the power of this? Any feedback is welcome, even if you think like, oh, this sucks. Right? That just helps us out to see how we can make it even better. But I think we made a strong bird so far. There we go. There we go. Let me log in myself. Now, I'm going to cue a demo in a second, but I'm just going to drag in here so you can see kind of the dashboard firsthand yourself. Logged into a brand new account. I'm just going to skip the walkthrough for now. I mean, it's so easy, right? The done for you stuff is insane. I'm immediately going to go to the done for you WebPrimo, the WebPrimo websites. Now, there's a full tutorial right here. If you watch this just takes 12 minutes. It's made in a way that a child that has never touched the internet before, well, that might be a little bit much, but that a child can understand it, right? Meaning no matter what level you are at, once you've gone through this, you'll be a master at this for sure, right? So let me go to my library. We got the prospecting material, right? So like I said, guys, getting clients, that's going to be the freaking easiest part. Look at this, locksmiths. If you download the prospecting material for locksmiths, you get the emails to everything, you're done. The samples. Like I said, you need to be able to do outreach in a way that whoever opens up your email, they can't resist to get in contact with you. Now, I can leave that up to you and hope you make it work and figure out the right things to say, or I can package it up nice and neat for tons of niches already because we've already done it a million times. And the sweet thing about us creating this is we can look into our students. Whenever a student comes, hey, I just crushed it with plumbers, we go and reverse engineer the process and we put it in here. So guys, let me know, are you loving the fact that the outreach is pretty much taken care of? I promised this at the beginning, getting clients and traffic will be the easiest part. Now, I know some people's asking, can I see a sample of the website? Obviously, I will. We'll make sure that happens. Just going over everything. I just want you to make sure, because I know a lot of people that get into offers, like the opportunity is great, the offer is great. But when it comes to getting clients, they leave you hanging, right? No matter how great the opportunity was, getting clients and traffic was always the hardest thing. And we want to make sure that's the easiest part of all. And I believe we did a great job. Actually, matter of fact, I know we did a great job because we've proven it over and over again. Now, web content, we also got that for all these website owners. And once again, guys, just watch the tutorial, know exactly how to crush it. We have the whole 9 yards here. Let's see if there's anything else I can show you. The marketing materials are there, the videos and graphics, pretty much everything for every niche is all here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cue the demo. so you can sit back, relax, and watch the whole 9 yards. But I just wanted to show you real quick the inside of how easy it is to navigate this, to make this happen. We have everything nice and neat, sorted per niche. If you have a crazy unknown niche that you want to get into, just let us know. We'll add it and we'll do our proper research to make that happen for you. But other than that, guys, you are good to go. So with that being said, let's get this party started. Let me go ahead and cue that demo for you guys. Sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and let's do this.
Hi, this is Atul Parikh, and I welcome you to WebPrimo Plus. In this video, I will show you how you can make premium websites and stores for any local business in just 7 minutes. But before we move ahead, I want you to make sure that you stay till the end of the video to feel the real power of WebPrimo Plus. Alright, so, let me show you how easy and fast it is to create a premium and lightning fast website in just 3 simple steps using WebPrimo plus an amazing, super powerful, and unique WordPress framework. Step 1. Choose. To begin with, just choose a theme and template from our 30 plus beautiful themes and 200 plus done for you templates, and 2000 plus possible combinations in 100 plus niches. Step 2. Customize. Now, all you need to do is customize it to best match your business needs, update or modify the content as per your requirements, change graphics and images if needed, and get your website up and running. Step 3. Publish and profits. Now you can publish your services, products, or blogs and you're all done. Also, you can use WebPrimo Plus to start a web design agency or serve your existing clients for their website requirements and make an all-time huge profit and recurring income. It does not require any installation, designing, or other techie stuff. With WebPrimo Plus, not only you can create beautiful and elegant websites, but also marketplace and e-com stores with your services, products, portfolios, services, and testimonials, and start selling online right away. And everything works under a single dashboard with zero frustration in learning. It's easy, fast, and built with love. But this is not all about WebPrimo Plus, you can do much more. You will get 200 plus stunning, eye-catchy, and fully customizable templates with multiple color options and more than 2,000 possible combinations to captivate the audience and maximize visitor engagement. Use them to build any type of business website for your own business or for your clients in any niche. No guesswork, and no assumptions. Just choose from proven to convert designs and templates to a quick start and create a website within a few minutes. Next up, you can build lightning-fast mobile sites that engage every mobile visitor for more sales. You can even disable disturbing sidebars and footer widgets on mobile to boost performance. Change the header color or BG image and much more. Maybe you want to change text color, font family, font size, or headlines. Accept payments for your services and products with seamless WooCommerce and payment gateway integrations. Well, you can do it all in just a few clicks right from the dashboard. These are just a handful of features. There are many more valuable benefits included, such as get more likes, shares, and viral social traffic with inbuilt social media tools. Maximize your lead generation results with our ready-to-use and beautiful lead forms in 7 different colors. Track your visitors using Google Analytics, or Webmasters, or use Facebook remarketing pixels that too without even touching any code in just a few clicks. Set up a Google Map or a beautiful slider with video, image, or lead form options with a strong call to action button. Even further, you will get a beautiful slider to entice your audience, which you can display in more than 20 different combinations with CTA options and lead forms. So, whatever your goal is, we have a proven solution for you. It has got everything covered. It's fast and easy, reliable, and an all-in-one platform. So, that is all about WebPrimo Plus, with some super powerful features that make it cut above the rest. And in case you have any questions, we'll always be here for you with our customer support.
Oh, there we go, guys. Oh, damn it. My mic was muted for the demo. Guys, let me know, did you enjoy that demo? Did you see the power, the ease? Or did your mind started working? Did it see, oh, simple steps, cornerstone solutions, easy to sell? And like I said, you have all the marketing material just right there at the tip of your finger, specified for each niche. That's not something a lot of course creators or vendors do. They just give you a one-size-fits-all kind of outreach thing and leave you hanging. We made sure you have the highest converting possibility for each and every single niche. So let me know if you enjoyed that demo. And other than that, as you can see, I just dragged in this onto the screen and just want to show you a few things. It's so easy. Once again, guys, there's full training. Once you go through that, you will be an absolute dominator. Let me go to portfolio. No, I'm looking for plugins right here. Appearance and teams. Let's say I got a new client. This is so easy, guys. And we have a lot of themes. I will just pick the first one. Boom, I click here. Customize. This is a travel company. I mean, this is so darn easy to work with. I can see how it looks on mobile. I can see how it looks on the actual desktop. Now, what the great thing about this is, you see this right here, right now. It says lorem, et cetera, et cetera. Usually, either the business owners or you would have to do a lot of time and hassle to fill in the blanks here. Now, the beauty about WebPrimo is it's going to do all of that for you. It's going to fill in the blanks for you. Now, I'm just going to go and let's see, not all pages. You'll see all your pages here. That's perfect. The services, this is where you see all the content. Let me go. No, we don't want to add team. Right here, the dashboard. All right, so you can edit everything here, meaning the logo of the business owner, you put that here. So there's a few things you have to do manually, which is honestly just minutes of work. You just go over these things step by step. A lot of it will also be fill in the blank. The headline, subscribe to our newsletter. If the person wants something specific, right, you change that. But overall, everything will be filled out for you already. And then I just want to go to, let's see, the menus. No, if you want to change anything around here, just drag and drop or edit. It's so darn easy, guys. It is insane. Oh, I don't want to touch this right here. This is if you have some manual code, it always warns it. You don't want to break anything. And usually you don't have to go in there. I can add any new template right here, guys. Look at this. Come on, come on. Any business I want to work with. Let's say I want to work with this dentist, right? Let me preview. Here. I installed it. I got the whole website up and running. There's a blog, the whole 9 yards. Let's see, this business right here. Now, this is not my color. I would choose super green. But hey, if the business, that's the color's perfect. Now, whatever niche you're after, the website is right here. And the moment I install it, it's going to build everything AI-based, the content, the whole 9 yards around that business for that business. And then if the owner says, I want something specific to say there or there, just fill in the blanks. But overall, they have a super fast, extremely powerful website just like that, right? And there's a whole lot more where that came from, left, right, and center, right? So if I were to, let's say, let me just pick a random cool website like this. And you have like full-blown news sites. I mean, this is just powerful. Let me install this one. All right, let me activate the whole 9 yards. Let's see if I can do that right now. Super simple. Start with the selected design. There are different ones. Check all the demo side pages. Start with selected design. Great. Minutes works, thousands of dollars, just like that. Right after this, I can go and do outreach again, and I have a new client. I mean, I'm so like flabbergasted at how all these people make it so hard to go and acquire customers and do all that cool stuff, because honestly, it isn't that hard. So I have this website installed right now. I just want to go and unlock the preview. Let me go to dashboard. Let's see. No, let me go to where's posts, post right here. All right, let's say I go to this and let me click on preview. This is where how the post editor looks like. If like I said, if the client has anything they want to edit or they want to adjust something or have a particular image in there, you have it looks like that. Let me go generate preview. There we go. So let me go to home. All right. Oh, it's off center. Let me get back. It's not fully activated yet because I just clicked activate, but there's a few more things you should do. You'll know in the training how that's done. But overall, what I wanted to show you first and foremost, let me go back to dashboard, appearance, teams, is the amount of websites you'll be able to create with the click of a few buttons, right? You can search for themes. We'll obviously always have new themes updated for every single niche. The most popular ones, the ones that are most high converting, you can pick them. And in order to have them set up properly, you do have to go, as it says, like this red one, it means something is not completely installed yet because this is a brand new account. In order for it to work properly and upload the content for you automatically, that's all set up. Obviously, if you do have any questions or running into anything, you can hit me up on Facebook myself or reach out to anyone of the team. We'll always be there with you. But come on, 5,000 websites at your disposal. You can use them yourself for your own businesses and all that good stuff, or for clients. Either way, you are set to dominate. But more importantly, remember, you have the outreach that a lot of people are lacking and don't know how to do at the click or at the tip of your fingers. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know, did you see the power of how easy it is? And by the way, we got you, or you got us by your side. You see, Diddy saying, won't my plumber's website look like others using WebPrimo? So Diddy, like you've seen there's 5,000 plus websites. So there are plenty of different versions. And also when I clicked one to activate, it also gave me 3 different variations of that website. So it's safe to say that won't happen. And if it looks the same, that's not even a problem. If it's different clients in different states and whatnot. And if one works, then it means the other one will work as well. So guys, I love it. Tor says, this blows me away. 20 years ago, I was coding websites, HTML, JavaScript. Oh, you've been around, brother. In Notepad, no syntax, highlighting even, and now look at this magic. Oh man, it's crazy. It's almost unfair, right? All the hard work you had to go through back then, and now just with the click of a few buttons, rapid speed, it's up and running. Now, we use something very specific to host all the files of the website that allows the speed, which is BizDrive, which is something we created ourselves. So you don't rely on stuff like Google Drive or Imgur hosting, which is where a lot of people, especially on the free server, host their images on. And that just costs you because Google can only promise that amount of speed. Now, we managed to build something ourselves that's really efficient, we have complete control over, and that allows us to guarantee maximum speed of loading images, loading websites, and all that good stuff. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know who wants to know everything they're getting if you get the special WebPrimo bundle today. Let me know who wants to know everything they're getting if you get the special WebPrimo bundle today. Comment yes if you do, and if you want, then I'll go and show it to you. Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. I see yeses. Me, yes, 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 yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, all right, let me get the link up for you. We'll go over it. Yes, it's still coming in. I got you guys. Your wish is my command. There we go. All right, I'm gonna drag it onto the screen as usual. I'm gonna show you everything you'll be getting today. You'll be blown away. I'm gonna throw in a nice little bonus at the end as well. Let's see. Here's what you get with limited time. So Diddy, I'll get to that, brother. I'll get to that for sure. No worries. So here's what you get with limited time WebPrimo discounted bundle today. As a matter of fact, Diddy, bothers me that your question is not answered. Let me go ahead and ask someone of the team to send it over to you. Then I'll go over everything you're getting. There you go. So Here's what you get with limited time WebPrimo discounted bundle. It's a very special bundle that we only put together for you guys. You don't get that everywhere or anywhere. You'll be able to create an ultra fast premium website for any business. And guys, as long as you're serious about going online, you will always need a website for yourself or for your clients. So you'll be set for life. Built on the world's number one cloud-based WordPress framework to customize and update themes on a live website. Loaded with 30 plus parent themes with super customizable 200 plus templates and 2,000 plus possible design combinations. Newbie friendly and easy to use with no coding or technical skills required. Seamless WooCommerce integration to accept online payment for your products and services and for your clients, obviously. Preloaded with done for you, big one, marketing graphics and package for local niche and royalty free stock images and videos. 100% SEO friendly, social media mobile friendly sites. agency license included, so you can do this for yourself and for clients. And you get some crazy powerful fast action bonuses that I'll reveal later on. So you get that right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. On top of that, we're going to give you the elite version. Now, this one just removes the cap of everything, so you'll be able to create a limited website, drive unlimited leads. You get pro business themes that are highly converting, get 400 plus eye-catching and customizable color templates, white labeling to show your developers details on the themes without the WebPrimo logo. You can put your own logo and all that cool stuff. Cutting-edge autoresponder integration. Create even more engaging and beautiful websites with over 1 million royalty-free stock photos for any business. So you can always have the most high, crisp quality images on a website for any specific niche. Skillfully crafted 20 plus logo templates, 100 plus done for you blog posts in 20 plus local niches, and you can get all these benefits in an unparalleled price. Now, let's say your business or your client doesn't have a blog. They have a website, they don't have a blog. You can immediately build a blog for them and fill it up with content right out of the gate. And believe me, they will send you thank you letters when you do that, because having a blog helps with SEO ranking, right? So super powerful. And once again, we'll help you with all of this stuff without a doubt, but safe to say you'll be the most sought after website builder in the space for your niche. Now, BizDrive, this is something I mentioned just now, is you'll be able to easily access your content. This is where we host all the images, all that good stuff. You can store, share, and collaborate files and folders on this. You can access this from anywhere. Cost efficient and attractive alternative to traditional storage like Google Drive, like everyone uses, and you won't look anything different. And you get an enterprise graded security for the business. So any file, it never can get lost. Even if it's deleted, there's a fail storage or fail safe that you can always retrieve it. Safe to say you have your very own organized place with all your stuff in there, folders, nice and neat. It's powerful, right? And we actually sell this sometimes separately to businesses as well, as they really need this. And we can compete with a lot of the big online storages at affordable prices. So now you have access to this as well. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorites, the enterprise. This is where the money is at. You get a pro agency team to build your premium agency marketplace and start selling your services today. Meaning, whenever a business asks, so what do you do exactly, or how can you help me? Just send them to your pro agency team, and they'll come back to you and say, yep, I totally get it now. I want to work with you. Because we make sure that agency website is designed to convert people like crazy. You'll be able to add your own services and double your benefits without any third-party marketplace. So if you offer anything right now of yourself already, maybe you do a little bit of social media marketing on the side, ADA compliance, content creation, maybe you already offer some kind of service, we have a marketplace option on the side for you to add an additional service, unlimited agency license, and you can add unlimited team members if you want to. Now, on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, it just keeps getting better. Let me open the chat box right here. Let's go. The WebPrimo reseller. Now, we really thought about, will we add that in or not? But we decided, you know what, we'll do it. You can sell WebPrimo as your own, and believe me, this sells like hotcakes, because the person immediately gets access to thousands of websites at their disposal and keep 100% profits in your pocket, right? This is you having your own Wix, your own lead page builder, landing page builder that you can offer to the marketplace. We'll show you how. It's super easy. This sells like hotcakes. You can go to any Facebook group. There's so many people that need this. Start your own software business to get results like Guru starting today. No investment, nothing to upload. Get dedicated customer support. Once again, we're in your corner at all times. And we have some sweet fast action bonuses. We're going to give you a live training So you can see how to discover and find local leads worldwide, qualified ones, not just any, and close more clients for your website building service starting today, right? We want to make sure you get clients. That is the goal. There you go. Now, I know my man Diddy. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm almost there. Actually, I'm already there, and I'm going to show you some sample websites. I promise you, my man, it's going to be worth it. Now, Profit Fox is super powerful, the most powerful notification system that shows your perfect offer to visitors according to what they need. I'll show you on the training as well how that works. Guys, if I say getting clients is the easiest part, getting paid is the easiest part, it is going to be the easiest part. I just need you to understand the system, how it works, how to deliver the website, and you're good to go. The clients, they're already waiting in line for you. 100 website business models and a WordPress site launcher review pack. You'll get all of those on the house only if you take action right now on this webinar. So the whole 9 yards. The main offer, $67. The Elite, $147. The Biz Drive, $47. Enterprise, $67. Reseller, $197. And Fast Action Models, $269. A total will be about $747. Ouch, should be a lot more than that actually. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you a couple of demo websites. I know Diddy has been patient enough for those. So let me first open up dentist website, right? This all made with look at how fast that loads, guys. Woo. Speed, nice and easy, simple website for the business, the services, portfolio, right? Boom, the blog. This is what's lacking with a lot of business websites. They don't have a blog, and this is what gets them on page number 1. You can keep adding new blog posts, and here's what's happening. Like I said, we said who gets the most clients or the easiest clients? The person that's ranked number 1 on the blog or on Google, or the person that's trying to run ads like crazy, hoping to find someone that needs to go to the dentist, right? It's number 1. Now, contact us, nice and simple. So let me go and open up another one for you. The travel one is my favorite one. Travel 360, showed this one just now. And look at how it filled in the blanks. Remember where this said lorem ipsum, Latin stuff, yada, yada, yada. Not more, find relaxing rooms. No more, find the details. They can opt in here. Make the most out of your travels or out of your holidays. And once again, the surfaces, right? Escort to travel compound. It needs to be nice and easy to navigate for the other party as well, right? The blog, we can keep adding stuff to this. And this is once again what gets them to rank, right? If I click on this, the blog post opens. You get look at the amount of content. This is here to make sure Google notices these websites and takes them to the top, right? So right there we have testimonials. Boom, we have about us and contact us. Right, super easy. And look at how fast it loads. Every time I click a button, it immediately shows up. What else we got? Let's see, ecom. Let me open that one up. I think this one's just new. Yep. Easy way to capture memories, digital camera. Obviously, everything they sell right here. Happy clients, testimonials, view all testimonials. It'll load up more. You have to shop. Boom, whatever they can purchase. And guys, like I said, you don't have to set all of this up. This is done for you when you download the ecom offer or the ecom template, and you put that in there, and they're good to go, right? And it's already segmented, and whatever the business wants to add in, you can manually add that in. The Shutter Store, they can now go, and you can change the font on this. Obviously, honestly, I'm not too fond of this font. If the business requests it, then perfect, but you can change it up however you like. I would go for a more straighter font myself. So there are, just like that, 5,000 more websites left, right, and center. And the goal is, once again, getting them ranked, which the current website most of the times can't do, and the speed that is lacking with most websites nowadays. Even though their website used to be fast when it first got built, the internet now is at a whole different level, and those metrics won't add up anymore in comparison to the new stuff out there. Now, what about SSL certification? ADA, is it included? Yes, it is. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me recap once again the whole 9 yards you're getting. And once again, guys, these beautiful teams will all be at your disposal for any business. Look at how clean this looks like. These are the kind of fonts I like, preferably for myself. and for my clients. And the content that's on a website like this, look at how packed this is. This gets you to number one, right? Now, if you're working with interior designs from the future, oh, look at how sweet this looks. This one right here, this one right here. Like every time I see them, we keep adding new ones. Like this one with the parrot, it looks so sweet and beautiful. I just want to use all of them for myself and go market the heck out of them, because I know the outreach part is the easiest all day long. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, just to recap, in case you forgot all the beautiful stuff you're getting the WebPrimo Agency License Pack, the Elite Pack, the Done For You Pro Agency. On top of that, we're adding the let's see, do I have that twice? No, right here. The Done For You Pro Agency, the Reseller Pack as well, and the Fast Action bonuses. And there's that. So guys, let me ask this one more time. Do you love the offer so far? Would you like to have tons of beautiful websites at your disposal? You don't have to pay any crazy website or be a member or subscription on one of those things. Only get like a medium amount of access for a monthly payment, and just have everything under one roof, ranking fast for you, beautiful. You just saw how amazing those templates look. You can use them for yourself as well in one single purchase, and you're set for life. Not only that, but the marketing aspects I showed you, Done For You marketing assets, the way you'll be able to clients left, right, and center, it's insane. Yes, Mr. World Famous, love it so far. Awesome. So the total investment to turn yourself into an expert marketer overnight is $2,997. That's usually what we get paid, right? When we do this for clients, when people come to us and they want that in their hands, this beautiful stuff, we give them this and they happily pay for it because they know otherwise they would pay a lot more. But since you're on the webinar, you won't have to pay anywhere near that, right? That's the investment when we release it to the general public. You were smart enough to join the webinar, so you won't have to go through that. As a matter of fact, because you're taking action during your special launch training, we decided to drop it down to $997, but honestly, I don't think that's good enough. Even though this is worth $997 at the very minimum, with the thousands of Done For You templates, Done For You content, Done For You outreach, the marketing, you can go and make money right after this webinar. And you have everything you need to do it, plus the training inside and the support you need. Still, we're not going to charge you that. So my question is, ladies and gentlemen, do you think it's fair if we charge a one-time fee of $397 for the whole 9 yards? And you can go and make that money back right now with just one client. Do you think that's a fair price? Getting your hands on our unique outreach methods, the websites, the delivery, your own Done For You agency website for any niche, for yourself and for your clients, the expertise. Do you think it's fair if we charge a one-time fee of $397, all things considered, for everything you're getting today, meaning the Done For You Pro Agency, the Elite, the Fast Action bonuses, the live training that will show you how to go and dominate and make all of this back plus more? Because remember, you'll get a live training right after this to make sure you're going to crush it. The agency person and overall the reseller. You think it's fair if we charge a one-time price of $397? Let me know in the chat box. Now I know all of the students and the success stories that came before you said it's fair, but it's not about them right now. It is about you. So let me know in the chat box if you think that is a fair price. I see Karen saying yes, totally fair. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I see Mr. World Famous. I love that name, man. Maybe you are world famous. Can I create a website out of your preloaded temps? Of course. And you can even import the Done For You content onto that as well. So I see a lot of yeses. Here's what we're going to do. For the next 10 minutes, I'm not going to charge you $397. I still am going to show you how to make thousands of dollars live using this like we've been doing at absolute ease. I mean, this is the easiest offer to sell. The outreach is simple. You get so many responses. You have people standing in line that you can work with. I'll still include all of that. I'm going to drop it down to $247. Ladies and gentlemen, who wants the link to access this for the next 10 minutes at this ridiculous low price. Comment link in the chat box and the team will send the link over. Comment link in the chat box and the team will send the link over. I see Delphine says link. Another person, I can see your name, says link. Karen says yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tor says link. Kurt says link. So time goes fast. First minute is almost over, team. Okay, go ahead and share the link with the people. Let's see. Diddy says, "Oh, some solid feedback." Diddy, I would love, since I know you're from right off the bat, a little bit more definitely experienced in this, and you're in the field yourself. Like any feedback, highly appreciated. Now, you know what? Let me just copy it here. I'd love to have an additional conversation with you because everything we can do to make this even more powerful than it already is, I mean, that's welcome, right? So awesome. I copied it. Let me save that in an additional note. If we can have an additional chat, love to share insights, maybe compensate you for, with some access here and there. That'd be awesome, brother. But appreciate the feedback. For those of you that don't know, Diddy is into website building himself. So if he sees anything, some blind spots that makes this even better, oh, that's just perfect. Guys, you're getting the best of the best here because we are forever growing. We're already getting people to 4 to 5 figures straight back to back, but it's only going to get better. Now, the beauty about this is the marketing is what I'm super good at, right? I'm able to find the right people that has money in their hands and wants to work with you. And like I said, guys, if you're in, I almost forgot my promise. I'm going to show you one additional strategy that you can use right now to close your first client right off the bat, but only if you got in. So I'll wait. Now, all the people that got in, I'll confirm with them. I'm going to share something crazy with them. Awesome. Today's 2 for 72. I see that's super interesting. Yeah, that's what happens with the times. I see. How do the websites update with the future changes? They just update along, right? There's nothing impactful that will break down the website. It'll only get better, either faster, or we add in an additional feature, all that good stuff. I see Michael says, can someone send the link again? Team, can you definitely step on the gas on copy and pasting the link a few more times in the chat every few minutes? And once again, guys, let me just show you how to get in. Basically, when you click the link, you'll be taken to a website. The coupon code is now live for this time being. You can also copy it here. It's also in the chat box. You just click on get bundle offer. Boom, you click on buy now. Oh, doesn't happen to work for me. Let me refresh that. Sometimes it happens if a lot of people try to access the site at the same time. So just refresh and you see it immediately work. Paste the coupon code here, click on apply. You see the price magically drop down to 247. And then you just put in the contact email, check out with credit or PayPal, and you're set to become a beast at marketing and getting clients. And even if you don't want to use this as your core business, just use this to build up some cash flow, at least get to your first 10K, and then go and use that money for whatever you really want to pursue. Because honestly, guys, this is just money on the table that's up for grabs. I've seen it over and over again. People from absolute scratch, they're struggling with this offer and that offer. I tell them, hey, go sell a few websites. It's super easy. They go and do that, and now they feel more confident as well. Let me know if you got in, by the way. Let me open up the chat box again so I can make sure you got everything and welcome you to the WebPrimo family. Want to make sure you got it all. And if you got in, like I said, I'm going to share you an additional bonus in terms of getting traffic that is going to blow you away. So let's see if there are any additional questions. I'm just scrolling through the chat to see if I missed anything. Feel free to answer them. We don't have a lot of time left on the clock. Let's see. Oh, the timer disappeared on me. Oh, there we go. 5 minutes before this offer is off the table, and it goes back to 397. Now, once again, guys, this is an offer that's so easy to sell. You need it yourself. Your clients need it. I'll show you how to get it in their hands, left, right, and center. You'll be dominating. Diddy just keeps dropping bombs. I love it, man. Bootstrap looks super interesting. We'll definitely look into that and maybe adjust to it if it is as powerful as you say. Like, guys, that's one thing about us. We're always open for feedback and growing. So appreciate that, man. Love it. Team, if you can share the link once more. And ladies and gentlemen, the coupon code is about to expire in 4 minutes or less. If you have any additional questions, let me know. If you want to get your first close right now, make sure to jump in while we're still live. Because when this is out, when the webinar is over, the coupon code deactivates. And you'll go back to running around in circles, having no proper outreach method. Like I showed you before, right? Let me actually go back. Outreach, getting clients, is for most of you to struggle, getting people to pay you money. An irresistible offer like this, along with the proper outreach method, that formula equates to getting results. If results is what you need, then you have 3 minutes left to take action. Now, on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make sure you make an informed decision here today. And the only way to make one is by actually getting in the inside, looking around, seeing how easy it is, to get your first client, maybe even attend the live training. And from there, you can make a conscious decision and say, hey, this is exactly as they promised, if not more. And for those of you that have been burnt before, that are on the fence for some reason, we obviously do have money back guarantees in place. We're as fair as you can find them. So you can basically just test drive this risk-free. So once again, guys, the link is in the chat box. 2 minutes left. And let me just open this up again. Once you're in, you're going to dominate. What I want you to do is go here to the done for you section, the marketing material, and go after either of these niches and go and get your return on investment, because that's what's going to happen. Getting that money back starting right now. You don't have time to waste. You need clients now. Once again, we'll help you with all the delivery. There's a super simple tutorial inside that you can just watch and you'll be a master at this. And websites is something that every darn business needs, and you'll be able to provide it for them, provide it to them. Logos and content right here for any business. The prospecting material, my favorite part right here. Want to go after dermatologists? Go after them. Home tutor, get yourself some home tutor clients. You can wake up and get any of these to pay you money starting right now. So for those of you that got in, congratulations. Let me know in the chat box. I'll open it up again. For those of you that are still on the fence, know that there's a money back guarantee. Know that right now there's money on the table that you can grab with having the most irresistible offer and the simplest outreach method, and those combined will turn you into a powerhouse of a method. With the last minute, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in an additional bonus on the house if Amit and the team will allow me. What I'm going to do, guys, and if this is what's necessary to push over the fence, because I know a lot of you are like, hey, I want to see a real human being. I don't want to get burned. Just so you know, the person that has been presenting here for you is yours truly. This is me, right? Just so you have a face behind this voice. I know sometimes people are like, well, how do I know you're alive? How do you know you're not going to run away with my money? I just want to show you guys. I mean, we do this stuff all day long, right? I teach people how to go to 30K plus. One of my students, I got 4 clients in 1 week. He said, hey, I'm getting on ready to sign on the 3 clients. I mean, this is real stuff. I share my story before and after, right? I used to only have 50 bucks in my name. Guys, I've been through the trenches. Right? I'm dropping my entire 100K plus organic domination framework. Guys, I'll show you how it's done. Like, this is the results over 10K in a day. You'll be able to do the exact same thing. Obviously, it comes with all the luxury once you start getting those results. I just want you to see that I'm a real human being doing this stuff myself, sharing the results, documenting my journey, just helping a lot of people win along the way. Because if there's one thing I realized early on, if I want to become successful, I need to help as many people win as I can. Here's one of my students, close to high ticket clients right there. And what I'm going to do for all of you that decide to get in right now, I have a very exclusive group called Easy Marketers right here. Learn how to get more traffic and sales for basically anything. I'm very conscious about who I let into this group. It's kind of my secret group, only for the people that I want to get access to. And inside, if you go to the guide section, I mean, what I got here, ladies and gentlemen, is bound to get you results. The 0 to 100K roadmap, the 4 steps to get your first customer, the hidden sales script. This stuff right here will absolutely allow you to dominate. So if you got in, let me know in the chat box and I'll add you, or I'll make sure you'll get a secret password to join that group. So I see a lot of you already got in right there. And for those of you that are still on the fence, guys, if this is what it takes, then go ahead and take advantage of it, because it's worth it. If you want to scale to 100K, I just gave it to you on a silver platter. You just have to grab it right now. And if 247 is the price to pay for that in exchange to getting that amount of information to scale, they would pay that any day. For those of you that got access, all you have to do is basically message me WebPrimo. So you go to my name on Facebook and just message me WebPrimo. I'll have the team check if you actually got in. So not everyone that can just message me. Now, for those of you that got in, just go to my Facebook, message me WebPrimo. I'll let the team double check if you got in, and then I'll give you secret access to that group, and also share that additional traffic method with you on a call of some sort, or see how I can share that with you. I just want to make sure you over deliver, or I over deliver, and that you get the biggest results. So guys, that's my final and biggest promise here today. Don't share it here in the chat, just send me a message on Facebook and I'll attend to it later on today. And for those of you that are still on the fence, guys, that is my final kind of how would you say that, not brag, bribe, my final bribe to get you in. Like I said, the goal here is, I realized early on, if I want to be the biggest, I need to help more people win. So whatever I can do to get you across the hurdle, get you significant results, even if it's your first 5K, 6K, then no matter what, I'll get you to that, because I know if I get you results, I'll get even more results. And that's how the game works. So if you want someone that's that dedicated, if you want a perfectly working product with an irresistible offer and a simple outreach method, right here on a silver platter, it's the last chance. The link will be shared in the chat box one last time. Team, can you share a last chance link in the chat box if you would be so kind? And then we're going to call it a day and deactivate the coupon code. There you go, Pranshu. Thank you as well to the beautiful team for being here and being in the chat box and answering questions. And all of you, let me know, guys, did you enjoy the webinar? Was it powerful? Was it impactful? Was it good? Was the flow? Was the speed fast enough? I'm not a big fan of these long dreaded fluff webinars. I try to keep it straight to the point, no sales, but just value. And then if you see the value in it, you'll obviously take action. And I hope that's what happened here today. Delphine says, wonderful as usual. You're welcome, Delphine. Appreciate the honest feedback. And for all of you that enjoyed it as well, thank you for being here. Arco from the Netherlands. Man, I'm in the Netherlands as well, Arco. So get to meet you, man, or I get to have you on the webinar, someone locally in the house. So that's sweet. Thor says, fantastic webinar. You always give great value. Thank you, brother. Arco says, nice, sweet. And that's it, guys. Have an amazing one. Thank you for taking action here today. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. The link is in the chat box one last time. Just give it a chance and try to get that return on investment. I know you will. The only thing is you need to know that you will. The only way to do that is by getting on in the inside. The link is in the chat box. Take action. Coupon code is still active. I'll see you on the inside and can't wait to see your testimonial. Have a good one. Bye-bye.